Today I had a message in the tribe from a young chap, about 17 years old, and he said, Jack, nobody respects me. My parents, they think I'm useless. I've got a girlfriend, but she doesn't think I can do anything. My friends laugh at me, and I just get a low level of respect from everyone I meet. I get pushed around, and I'm fed up of it. I'm sick of it. And I said, look, I understand that feels bad. No guy wants to be disrespected like that. But let me just ask you, what have you done in your life that deserves to be respected? And he said, well, I haven't done anything, but I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't done anything bad. Why do people not just respect me? Why aren't people just nice to me? They should just respect me. For men, we do not gain respect automatically. We do not gain respect by default. It is something that men have to win. Now, for a woman, for a young woman, often they can be respected and treated very nicely at a young age. And they should be, because they are holding great sexual market value at that age. They're young, they're pure, they're beautiful, they're in great shape. They are at their highest value as a woman. So when you see women getting respect, getting treated very, very well at a young age, it makes sense. But for men, we have to win it. I remember the exact same feelings. I remember from about 13, 14, 15 years old thinking, I've got great fucking ideas. I know what I thought I knew it all. I was like, I've got great fucking ideas. Nobody ever fucking listens to me. Nobody wants to hear what I have to say. I can't stay up late, even with my own cousins. I have to go to bed first, and it's fuel. It pisses you off. As a young man, you need to harbour that energy. But that energy then shouldn't go into misbehaviour, to try and get attention through other forms, which it often does, where young men will then go and act out or do bad things to get their parents' attention. This fuel should drive your growth. I don't want you to think because you're a young man, because you're young, you cannot achieve that. That is all possible, and it is one of our deepest desires as men, is to be respected. Now, that is possible from as young as about 13 years old. That is the youngest I have seen this level of respect given to a young guy. I've seen a young guy, 13 years old, have this level of respect, and I'm going to show you exactly how you do this. The quickest way, not the easiest. There is no easy way to win respect as a man, but the quickest way I will show you now. And I found this from the Thai fighters. So I went to see the Thai boxing in the local stadium in Koh Samui, near where I live. And I thought it would be men. I thought it was, surely this is like an over 18 professional fighting arena. It's an over 18 sport. It's brutal. People get knocked out. People get gravely wounded. They get broken arms and legs. I was thinking, this is 18 plus, surely. First three fights, 13, 14, 15-year-old kids. Headgear? No. Gloves? 8 ounce. Shin pads? None. Elbows, knees, full contact. Blood. A bloodbath. These 13-year-old kids were not playing around. They were going toe-to-toe, out for blood, trying to knock each other out in the ring. And I watched that. I watched a 13-year-old boy try and take another 13-year-old boy's head off. And I was thinking, fuck me. 13 years old, I was fucking playing with action men. And occasionally, maybe the Barbies as well. So I was not drawing blood. I was not getting cut. I was not having the suffocation of fighting in 30-degree heat under the lights with a crowd cheering your name. Look at the amount of pressure that those young men can take on. Now, what I noticed from this, after these boys had finished fighting, win or lose, these boys walked out the ring as men. There was men in the crowd that would buy them drinks all night. There was women in the crowd that wanted to go over and give them hugs and tell them how good they were. These boys could have sat at a table with a group of men after that point and stayed up all night if they wanted to. These 13-year-old boys know no rules now. They are men. They have passed the barrier from boy to man. And they did that by winning respect. And the way that they did it is by doing things that other men are too scared to do. Doing things that other men are either too lazy or too scared to do. And that is the fastest way to start gaining respect, is to do the things that other men are too scared to do. Now, you might have noticed within your circle of friends, there might be one guy that is not bothered by going and talking to women. There could be any girl, any place, he'll do it. He'll go and talk to them. And for that reason, he gains the respect of the crowd. Even if you're a young man, even if you're 13, 14, 15 years old, if you do things that fully grown men are too scared to do, something like fighting, something like having an amateur boxing match, something like going and fighting in the ring, fighting MMA, your brothers, women, girls, other men, they will all respect you. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, Jack, why does this matter anymore? We don't live in a dangerous world. I live in a Western country. I mean, fighting's frowned upon. Guys are told not to fight. It's too dangerous. I could get brain damage. Now, we may live in the age of technology. We may live in the TikTok era. We may live in the YouTube generation. But our internal system, our internal mainframe, humans as a whole are still wired to respect men that are capable, men that are large, men that have good physicality, that are dangerous because they can fight. These are the men that women are still subconsciously drawn to because they know they are good at protecting. And other men treat them with respect to avoid conflict. Now, you can become this man, and the most beautiful thing about this is it doesn't come down to money. There's a lot of things a rich man can buy. There's a lot of things a rich man can do to try and gain respect. But without hard work, a rich man cannot buy a killer physique, and he cannot buy fighting ability. He cannot buy the respect of other men through those two facets. They are, for rich or poor, the same things have to be done. They might have access to better training, they might have access to more supplements, but at the end of the day, the hard work needs to be done. And I suggest if you don't have any money yet, that is your quickest way to gain the respect of powerful men and beautiful women. Number one is fight. When I first had a fight, it gained me the most respect I've ever had in my life from all of the people I know. As soon as anyone sees you fight, any of your friends, any of your family, they will message you. They will be in awe of what you have achieved because they just can't fathom in their brain going into the situation that you went into. The second thing that gets you respect, quicker than pretty much anything else, is building that Greek god physique. And number three is a combination, is to be paired with the first two. You look amazing. People know you're dangerous. They've seen you fight. And number three is talk less and listen more. Talk less, get things done, listen more. So you become a dangerous figure, a dangerous young man with a killer physique that other men and women look at and go, wow, he's fucking stoic. He's undefeatable. He's undeniable. He's a gladiator. He's a modern day gladiator, and he sits silently and listens. If you can gain the respect of other men when you're young, and they are millionaires, good at business, have multiple companies, that sort of stuff, and they like you because you have something they don't have. They like you because you're in shape. They like you because you fight, because you're entertaining. They like you because you don't speak too much. You're not annoying like other kids. Then you can be around them, and you can learn from them, and you can choose to elevate yourself financially, which is then the third string to your bow. It is the ultimate combo. Now, boys, you have a choice. You can either watch another YouTube video, you can click off this one, you can just keep scrolling through and go back to your normality and stay away from the scary things like fighting and getting in shape, or you can take action on the following list, steps 1 to 8, and you can win the respect of your parents, your peers, the girl you like, the powerful men around you, and you can win respect and become the man that you want to be. If you feel like you can do this challenge, if you feel like you're going to take steps 1 to 8, please comment below. I will become a gladiator. Comment that below now. And I want you to DM me on Instagram. I want you to DM me updates as you go through your training. I will happily offer advice to you as you go through your training. Any man that does this has won my respect too. If you're in my new Telegram community, guys in the course, there's a room, it's called The Cage. And it is only for young men that have proved an amateur fight, that have proved they have gone in the ring toe-to-toe in a competitive environment in some form of combat sport. It is a networking group privately for men that fight. Boys, that's the end of the video for today. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you want to join the tribe, the link's in the description. Go check it out now. Triple your testosterone, get my training programs, my nutrition guides. Come join our community of 700 guys on self-improvement. It's all in the link below. I'd love to see you guys in there. And that's all for today, folks. See you on the next one.